Hey guys, this is Ben. Plastic Syndicate here. Sorry I haven't made a video in quite a while. I've just been, life has just happened, and I've I've kind of sort of been distancing myself from the toy collecting community just because it seems to be getting more and more toxic with the HasLab thing and also the Marvel Legends just windowless packages. I mean, all I'm gonna say about it this time is that I don't know why grown men are so furious about the HasLab thing, and they're not more furious about the windowless packages. The only windowless package um, figure I ever bought was the Japanese Spider-Man, and the reason for that is just because it looks like the perfect bootleg Japanese toy. It looks like you would get it from some sort of Latin American country such as Chile or Mexico or something like that. But all I want to do for this video is I just want to go over my collection and just show you guys where it's at. Right now, my kind of main ledge area where I display my stuff is 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 um is is kind of in disarray right now. I've just been really busy from work, so I haven't been able to put any of them back up. I haven't even really been able to open up new stuff that I got either. So I have opened some new stuff, not all. I haven't really been doing review videos just because I think review videos are so played out. If I want to talk about a toy or something like that, instead of doing a review video from now on, I'm just going to do an overview if I really want to. I really like the whole talking, or not talking, but top 10 type of things. So I would like to get more top 10s in. So I've done a little bit of pre-game um, uh, top 10s of the year, so to speak. You know how every quarter that comes by, people go well, here's my favorite toys that I got, or here's my favorite toys that were made this year, um, as of 2022. I think I'm just gonna wrap it up once the end of the year comes by, maybe even in early December. Because I don't know if I'm gonna get any new toys lately, because I've pretty much gotten all that I wanted to get this year and then some. So, right now, currently, here's what all I have in packages. Um, I got this brand new Hell Witch figure. I'm really excited to get her open. I love Loose Collector. I still love that Tarna. I'll probably even still have that in my top 10. It still mind boggles me that people kind of want to sleep on that figure because it really is a good figure. And then I was in Vegas, so I toy hunted in Vegas uh, um, for my birthday, which was in August. Ah man, if only I can get this open. Uh, Damn it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I was in Vegas about a month ago, um, and this is one of the figures I picked up. Was this Super 7 turtle. Um, there's actually, funny enough, is there's actually a home video of my older brother. I was like a newborn at the time, and well, I was about 2 months old actually, but uh, my brother and my sister, and my brother was opening gifts, and he actually got the vintage version of this. So, but I've had the vintage version of this multiple times. I'm pretty sure I've had him 3 different times. He's actually kind of easy to come by in the vintage market. So, um, all right. So, and here's some other stuff. I got this about a week ago. It's pretty sweet. I've kind of gotten away from collecting both Predator and Alien. Like I'll still collect Predator, and I'll still collect Alien as well. But I won't go out of my way to collect them anymore. Definitely with Alien because Aliens all had issues standing, and they would always knock over my figures and make them do shelf dives and break off little like bits and pieces as they do shelf dives. As you can see, my floor is concrete. Some figures do hold up just fine if they take shelf dives on the concrete. Other figures they shatter. So, you know, just it is what it is. It's the toils of being adult collector basically. Then I got this Ultimate Warrior Predator, and I still have my original Ultimate Warrior Predator. I've kept all my Predators pretty much. There's maybe only like a few that I've gotten rid of, but I got him in Vegas as well. So, and then Hot Wheels track. I've been getting into Hot Wheels quite a bit, and Matchbox. So I've been collecting those as well. Probably for the video, I'm just gonna show off my collection. I haven't really kept any in package, other than like maybe ones I just want to give away to like a friend or like ones that I want to sell. So, all right. So this is really not the exciting part of the collection right now because everything is knocked over. I'm gonna reorganize this and remove and move like figures around and kind of like form like different factions and stuff like that. So I do have a lot of plans to basically clean this area up. Here's some other figures just in disarray right now, just unorganized and everything like that. So yeah, got some Mythic Legions right there. Got Bam Bam Bigelow. Um, so and here's right here. Here's my doll collection, or part of my doll collection. Um, so I got them over there. Don't really have much plans to really move them, other than like a few figures here and there. Um, Pretty much gonna keep this as is. Um, I got the Steampunk Red Sonia. I've had that for a while though. I got that like over 2 years ago. Um, Cowgirl I got about like 3 years ago. Um, uh, this one I got like a while ago too. This one I got last year, the Betty Page one. Then there's the Death Dealer. I got that one almost, well, over 4 years ago. So I've had these for quite a while. It's just so crazy to me how time has gone by. And then I got this stuff over here. Now this is really cool. This is the coolest thing I bought in Vegas when I was in there. It's a bear brick, a 400% bear brick. It comes with like a little bear brick as well. They call those 100%ers, but these are like designer toys, and they're really big in like the hip hop community. But they're really cool. It's really kind of more of a lamp than it is a figure, but I just think it's awesome. It's badass, honestly. That's what I think. Alright, and here's more of my dolls. Haven't really done much with them right now, but I plan on doing more in the future. Just getting them more set up and everything like that. Got the Anubis, got Nefertiti, the custom Druna figure I made. Got La Muerta, Lady Death. Got the Man at Arms. Got Gethsemane. And then I got the fighter woman. So moving on, let's go over here. Okay, and here's more of my stuff over here. Again, like this looks like it's more in disarray than my other ones, but I'm just really just trying to move stuff around and haven't really had much of a time to do anything. Just been so fucking busy with work. It's just been ridiculous. But uh here's what I've done with this section. Kind of formed a little bit of a scene going on. There's my pirate ship. But here's like kind of the biggest thing that I've gotten accomplished is this doll setup right here. You got Hordak, and then you got Skeletor, and then you got Purgatory and Vampirella and Zombie Girl and the NECA Ultimates Chucky. I thought he was more in line with the 6-inch scale, so I just put him with my 6-inch scale. Got Cure. Then I got kind of like that custom Vampirella I sort of made. Just an easy kit bash. It's really the vampire body, but I've seen like really, really weird versions of Vampirella before, so that kind of reminded me of like that sort of version of her. So then we have this area. I haven't done anything with this in a while, and I probably don't plan on doing anything with it because this area is pretty good. I never really have any issues. Stuff doesn't take any shelf dives or anything like that, so everything's all good there. And I don't know if I showed this during my last video, but here's kind of like my fantasy theme. I got Tarna there, got Avis, and got like a bunch of my Masters of the Universe classics, some of my Thundercats Ultimates, some of my Conan Ultimates. That dragon I got at Home Depot years ago, but it fits in with there perfectly, like as kind of a small dragon or a drake or something. I got Mataro. Got some Exodus Ray Studio Gladiators. The cool thing is too is talk about like new stuff I've gotten over the years. These McFarlane Warhammer stuff is great, and then like I also got this. This might be on my top 10 list of this year too, but it's a Mythic Legions Gladiator, and it's interesting too because they never have like fantasy gladiators. Like they sort of like, I know in Conan they had to where like he was a pit fighter, and that's kind of the closest as they got to a fantasy gladiator. But they never had like fantasy gladiator with like gladiator inspired armor or anything like that. I love the skull on the armor. I just think it's so awesome whenever they have skull relief on the armor and stuff like that. That's one of the reasons why I like Trapjaw so much, is because he had that like skull and crossbones armored belt thing. So okay, and here's kind of the biggest part that I've been working on, and it's been this right here. This is my my huge setup right here. I just moved a lot of this over to there. I got a lot of new figures as well. I got the Stoneheart Predator, great figure. I got the new She-Hulk, great figure too. Highly recommend that. Despite the show being called all sorts of things, it's a great figure, and I think it's the closest that we're gonna get to a classic She-Hulk for Marvel Legends. So there's that. Okay, and this right here is just my 3 3/4 section. Haven't really done much of this. The most recent 3 3, well, two things I keep on forgetting, but the two most recent 3 3/4 things I got were this right here, which is pretty badass. I love the Warhammer 3 3/4 stuff. I think it's not only do I think it's just so great for 3 3/4, but I think it's a huge game changer in the toy industry and in the tabletop gaming industry as well. So yeah, I got those, and then I'll just show you guys this real quick too. Sarah Peary style tarot cards. Druna. Just kidding. That's not what I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you this. I got this. These things are just so expensive, and they're even more so expensive to like try an army build. So I kind of figured, like, if I'm gonna get like one Chaos a Space Marine in the Joy Toy line, then I want to get like a big daddy no shit Chaos Space Marine, somebody who basically is essentially his own army. So last part of my collection is all the stuff I have in bins. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with them, but I'm definitely gonna do something. So they're just kind of nice to have as storage and just to place things and whatever, you know. I know there's a lot of guys in like the toy community that like hate the idea of putting away their toys in bins and stuff. To me, it just doesn't bother me. I kind of like this whole like kind of daycare sort of setup that I have going on, but like having it with like cool badass toys. You know, I don't know why. It's sort of like a fantasy for me. Last thing I want to show you guys is I want to do a quick overview of my diecast car collection. Okay, and here's my diecast car collection. I've just been getting into these because I figured out that it's a cheap and easy way to collect on the weekends. That's mostly the reason as to why I do collect these. But I also just really like them. I've always had Hot Wheels whenever I was growing up, but like I've always loved like the craftsmanship of these little cars. Just like the interior, the exhaust, the backlights, the grille, the hood. I mean, like, it's surprising to me that these things are like only $1 because of just how well they're made. I mean, and it's weird too because I'm pretty sure I've seen like McFarlane and NECA. Like, I know I've seen NECA, but I'm pretty sure I've seen McFarlane too. Try to do diecast, and they can't do diecast to save their life. Not like Mattel can, or even other companies as well, because there's other companies doing diecast, and those companies are like still doing it pretty much just as good as Mattel is. So, for example, there's this. This is a zero, and it's basically like the same quality as Hot Wheels. The only difference I would say is that like the some of the parts on Zero feels kind of loose, but that's about it. Like you'll get Matchbox and Hot Wheels that feel loose as well. This is a Matchbox. The thing I like about Matchbox a lot is and the more and more I'm going on and finding out is just that like Matchbox has a certain style of making their cars that like Hot Wheels doesn't really do. And I think that's kind of where the difference comes in. Is like Matchbox kind of treats these a little more like tiny little model kits, as to where like Hot Wheels, they treat them like more like toys. Like you'll get a lot of Hot Wheels that are just toys. But I mean, to be fair, there's like a lot of really great Hot Wheels as well. Like for example, this one, you have it where like you get so much detail. You get all that stuff, that somebody would like turn a Mustang, a 2005 Mustang, into like just a fucking badass beast super sports car. So yeah, I'm really enjoying getting these. The thing that I really like about Hot Wheels and just diecast in general. Here's even like a really, really, really cheap one. And you can tell it's cheap too. Like at first it looks like it's okay. And I like the printing on these too. The printing is kind of interesting as well. But then like you turn it over, and then you see like the chassis and the wheels, and then you start realizing, oh yeah, this is crap. So, but yeah, like thing I like about diecast is just the fact that like you can like they're dirt cheap. Okay, you can get like 10 cars for basically $8. So you can get that, and then like they're also easy to find. They're everywhere. Everywhere has them. Also, they're valuable. If you want to keep someone packaged just to sell, like maybe trade in or something, get a little bit of a discount, you could easily do that and still make your profit because they're so cheap to buy. So there's a lot of versatility really with diecast cars, and they're just so well made too. I mean, this is a line that's so cheap, and yet people are always willing to pay extra money for them, just because of how well they're made. I mean, this is another example of, this is a Hot Wheel, and it looks like a little miniature model kit. So that's it for my collection as of now. I'm definitely going to keep collecting. I kind of, for a minute there, I sort of thought about, just giving up on collecting, because the toy community was getting so toxic with the HasLab stuff and the windowless packaging, and it's like, it honestly just sort of seems like Hasbro is really just fighting with the consumers. Like the consumers are pushing back, and then like Hasbro's pushing back even harder, because Hasbro has the resources to push back harder. Plus, they know that you're gonna buy their shit. Like it's just so ridiculous to me how like I'll watch anyone's channel, and then they'll sit there and say like, they're switching over to windowless packaging. I'm not buying them at all. Next thing you know, they have the windowless package in there. Next thing you know, they open it. Next thing you know, they find out that it's been swapped, or that it's got horrible quality control issues. And like the funny thing is they're fucking shocked all the time when that happens, and it's like, dude, you don't need to be shocked. Just shit's just getting real weird nowadays, man. So, anyways, take care, keep collecting, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if maybe you'd want to see some more diecast videos. I'd like to just make some videos of those, not review, but just kind of talk about them and go over them and stuff like that. Thanks, bye.